Hello traders everywhere, Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. And yes, we're doing a video, but I want to look at this market for the last few days. It's been extraordinary, this move we've seen in all of the indices and stocks, just a 3-day move. You can see there's the first day right here, then here, and then here. Just a massive 800-point rally, practically 800-point rally. It was really nothing changing except a very strong short covering rally. Now here's what we want to look at. The market is still in a downtrend, and that's the key. If we simply go to our trade triangles, you can see both the weekly and the monthly, these two right here, are still in a downtrend. Only the daily, which we don't pay that much attention to, it's a minus 65, like a trading range. So we're going to like a trading range. But one thing I want to show you today that could be interesting is, here it is, it's Thursday, but I want to look at something that you may have looked at before, and that is our 30-minute charts. And this is a 30-minute chart for the last 5 days, I believe. Let's just make sure it's 5 days. So you can see the various lines going across here. They're the closes and so forth. And I've also put in a parabolic, this little dotted line right here that you see. And you can see once it moved over there, and this occurred on, looks like February 11th, and it's boom, 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 never went under there, which is amazing. And now that's the first time today we've gone under there, and also we've got a little bit of a divergence on the RSI. So I would suggest that we're going to see more of a two-way market and a trading range, but also I think for today we're going to see this market go on the downside and not on the upside. So let's move on to our next market. What we're doing right now is looking at the euro dollar versus the US dollar, and I want to show you this sort of broad box that we've been trading in, which is quite extraordinary. So just go from the highs here down to the lows here, 105 and 115. That's where the euro's trapped in. We're coming back down to the 110 level. The trade triangles, both the weekly and the monthly, are positive. I get this right? Yep. So there you go. Only the daily is negative, and the daily is what we use for timing. So if this turns green, we want to be a buyer of the euro and a seller of the US dollar, looking for a move back up to the 115 area. This is spot gold. You can see we had a nice move up here. And again, if you look at the daily is the only one that's negative. You can see that happened here, indicating it should be on the sidelines around 1202. Currently trading around 1206. I would say that this market's beginning to look good. I want to see this market really sort of base out a little bit. We had, as you say, a very nice sharp up move right here. That's what we'd like to see, some sort of basing, but this still looks very, very good. So let's just clear that out for a second. Let's look at a little bit of a longer term. You can see there it's just coming back to this area of support right here. Let's get a lot of triangles on here. Let's just take those off and make it just very, very simple. So you see we pull back, and it still looks very, very, very positive in our mind, this sort of formation. So let's see how that plays out. This is the Dow. The Dow got very close to these highs. You can see right here, just sort of, I think this is going to stop the market for the time being. Again, if we go to our 30-minute chart, we'll probably see the same thing there with we saw on the S&P. Let's just put our parabolic in here, just right here. Boom. You can see, yeah, we've just gone below there just a little while ago, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit more on the defensive for the rest of the day. Let's see how that plays out. This is the NASDAQ, much the same pattern on the 30-minute chart. And you can also go to an hourly chart as well, which is a 60-minute chart, which is very nice. So you can see that. And you can see it's going to be on the defensive as well. It looks like it's just made that turn down just the last couple of hours, and it's going to be on the defensive according to this. You can see once it made the move, the crossover right here, when it moved over the dotted parabolic line, you can see it's been pretty much straight up. Came as a surprise to many traders, myself included. I didn't expect to see such a strong upward move, but we've got it now. Let's see what happens with the move below the parabolic. I think we'll see this market come back down. This is an outlook for the crude oil. You can see basically the one thing that stands out here in my mind is the really strong divergence you're seeing here. This is the RSI. You can see that we've had a nice move. You can see, and then you see prices going the other way. So it's really not a strong. It looks as though it really wants to sort of build a base. And this is, we're looking at the April, so it's a little bit, obviously it's premium to spot, but it looks as though it's trying to build a base, maybe build that box we're looking for. But again, if we put our trade triangles on there, you can see that our trade triangles are still pretty much negative on the monthly and the weekly. Only the daily is positive. You can see that just came in 4 days ago. So let's see how that plays out, but nothing to do yet on the crude oil market. Okay, that does it for today. It should be a very interesting day to see how the market closes out the day. and we'll do our best to keep you informed. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great trading day, everyone.